scanning would be maybe eyesight problems. An issue with your eyesight might come up from it, or maybe headaches. I don't know about the weird dreams though.
Okay, just as you respond to this, on paragraph 4 of your petition, you say that for starters, during the scan, the orb was entirely dark, save for a circular, disjointed red light inside it that glowed and grew brighter during the scan, which took nearly a minute to complete. Immediately after this scan, my eyesight got blurry and my eyes started to hurt. This developed into a splitting headache that evening that I had initially dismissed because of the day's strenuous activities. The headaches and the foggy eyesight have since become more frequent, and my eyes randomly get red, swollen, and itchy. One time, the pain and discomfort was so bad I consulted an eye specialist who advised that I schedule a further appointment for more tests. I also suffer insomnia and hallucinations of red glowing eyes that are quickly turning into paranoia of what negative lasting effects the iris scan is having on my eyesight. Whose confession is this?
It's mine.
It's your, tell us about that experience.
I know this is just English, but
You can repeat it again. And
it's just like too much English, but the explanation is after...
Not too much English, it is you.
Yeah. After the scanning, I experienced a hazy, watery eyes. That's after immediately scanning from the orb. But at that time, I didn't even know if it's a health issue or it's something that has been caused by the orb. So a month passed, 2 months. Now when it started to trend, everybody is registering. So people started posting on social media that those stuff that, they took your orb, that's what the devil does, G666, those stuff. So as a normal person, I started saying to myself that, maybe I'm in trouble. Yeah, that's why, so thinking about it repeatedly, it obviously starts to become like hallucinations in your head.
Would you confess to this committee that over and above the physical effects, there could have been psychological anguish?
Yeah, in the long run, there was definitely psychological anguish.
What you're referring to, coming from your peers, maybe in university and so on, could there have been social stigma too?
Totally, there was a social stigma because, not everybody got scanned. Not everyone got the coins from OneCoin. So, the people who didn't get, obviously they start saying that, yeah, no, it's a bad thing, you got scanned, now you are the devil worshipper, things like that. Because they just feel bad they didn't get scanned.
Thank you. I'll just take the last two reactions and give us a reaction on the matters that have to do directly with the health implications, what you may have experienced, and whether there was any social stigma, whether directly spoken to you face to face, or anything that you came across, maybe even on social media. Just tell us your experience briefly, and Chair, I rest my case.
From my experience, on the issue of social stigma, maybe it was the TikToks that sort of tried to relate WorldCoin to the end of days, where I think it's in the Bible, where they say that there will come a time where transactions, when you're buying and selling, you would only buy and sell when you have a certain chip on your forehead or on your arm. Yeah, so they sort of related it to that. They related that to WorldCoin because they needed your eye to identify. Yes.
Ayo, did you have any health issues, either physically or psychologically or even socially in terms of stigma?
Yeah, some of my friends kind of isolated me because they weren't in agreement with the scanning of the eyes, so I felt somehow stigmatized.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Kiarie, for that very good cross-examination. Before I give my colleagues, we want to get it right. When you are approached by these WorldCoin agents, where did the experience begin? What happened first? Were you told to register in the app? Then from there, now you are taken to, you are scanned. You know, how did they approach you? And at what point did they give you the incentive of the 7,000? Narrate to us. Now you have gone to the mall, they have come to a school. How did they approach you? How did they sell the package? And how did it end?
So from my experience, it was long ago, so I don't remember it into detail as much, but it was, they first search you down, they scanned your iris, then later on you download the app, then they give you a password to now log into the app.
First,
They
downloading
scan-
the app.
they
I'm scanning.
They scan.
Did they tell you the motive or why they want to scan you?
Yes. The motive was to identify you as human.
Then you agreed you wanted to be, and you are not feeling being a human.
To the application. Now their notion was that as the world is continuing to evolve and technology is continuing to grow, money will become digitized. So with the rise of AI also, there was need to separate human and bot from now the internet.
At what point did the 7K come in?
Personally, at the time, they weren't offering 7,000 shillings.
Mm.
We were only joining the application so that we with the expectations of later on it catching up so that it can grow in value so that you can now convert it into now your local currency.
And you agreed to the package.
At the time it was 2020 during the time of COVID, or fresh out of COVID.
Okay.
So at the time, I became interested in cryptocurrency because I joined retail trading. So when I saw it as an opportunity to join a new cryptocurrency. Yeah.
Okay, so basically you are very keen, you are so much interested in matters to do with cryptocurrencies.
Yes.
That's why when you find these people offering these old coins, you are enticed and then you joined freely.
Yes, so how it normally works is the more people join, the more it's recognized as a currency, so the more value it gives.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that was the reason why they promised 7,000 after registering. So that motivated people to come and register also.
Next one, your experience, how did they approach you in the mall? And